Hey guys, it is Monica Harper with Central West Virginia Real Estate, and today I'm going over exactly what a buyer's agent is, why you need one if you are starting to look to buy, how much they are to actually hire, and literally just all things buyer's agent. So let's get into it. So you have decided you are ready to start looking. Maybe you have found several houses that you're interested in looking at, but you don't know whether to call the listing agents or whether you should just find one agent to work with. If you already know a real estate agent that you know, like, and trust, I would definitely contact them to see if they could be your buyer's agent. And literally what a buyer's agent is, it's just a real estate agent that represents you, the buyer, solely. They have your best interest in mind. You know, they're not a dual agent or anything like that. So if you have someone in mind that you know, I would just contact them and say, hey, you know, I have 5 houses I would love to look at. Are you willing to be my buyer's agent? I'm sure they'll say yes. And then you'll probably sign like a buyer's agreement, and that literally just states, this is my buyer's agent, you know, no other agents will show me houses, blah, 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 things like that. You find a house that you love, your agent will write up the offer, submit it, and then if it's accepted, then just literally guide you all through the transaction up until closing. And it's really just less stressful. You know, buying a house is generally the biggest transaction in a person's life. And just going into it without any type of guidance is, I can't even imagine. But by having an actual agent working for you is going to be the money. It's going to be, I feel like, less stressful for you because they're there to guide you throughout the whole process, to let you know what's going on, what's needed, everything. If you're not sure about a buyer's agent, you can always interview a few. Ask what their production is, you know, see if they're full-time or part-time, because honestly that does make a difference in how available they will be when it comes to time-sensitive things. Ask what their tactics are to get offers accepted in this market. It's hard sometimes when there's multiple offers to get an offer accepted, so see what their strategies are for that if you're not sure. And how do these agents get paid? So right now, and very likely it'll change as there's new legislation and stuff for 2022, but as it's been for a while, the seller actually pays a commission to the listing agent, to the agent that they hire. And from that commission, your agent will get paid typically. So let's say I list a house, your agent comes and shows you the house, you love it, you want to buy it. At closing, your agent and myself, we split the commission that the seller has paid. Now, there are some new things supposed to be going into effect, but we're not at that point yet. So if the house is for sale by owner, if the seller does not want to pay any type of commission, then you would be responsible for your own, you know, paying your own agent for their representation. That would come out at closing, and that's, you know, just a certain percentage that you and the agent agree upon. If you want your own representation, which I would recommend if you've never bought a house before. Maybe you've contacted the listing agent and they've showed you the house and wrote up your contract, and that's fine. Most of the time, you know, listing agents will take you right to the closing table just the same. It's just by having a buyer's agent, it's just sole representation of you, the buyer. So it really just depends on what you prefer, but I know locally we do it often where the listing agents will show the buyer and write up the contract and all that, and it's fine because, you know, it doesn't matter who it is, we take them to the end of the transaction every step of the way. That's what's important. So if you have any questions, if you need help finding a buyer's agent, just let me know and I'm happy to help. Until next time, I'll see you then.